Hi there everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make a gluten-free almond cake. Here's the finished product, and it's very delicate and thin and really good. So I'm going to be serving that with some fresh strawberries. This is for my son's girlfriend. Her birthday was a few days ago, and so I'm going to make a nice dinner for her this evening. And she is gluten intolerant. However, she does have flour and she does have gluten on occasions, but on her special celebration, I would like to make it healthy for her and delicious. So I'm not going to be showing the finished, I might show the finished product, but I won't be tasting it because I want this to be for her and for us to cut it when we're ready to eat it, which will be after dinner. So this is a really wonderful recipe because it's really simple and it's really healthy for people that are trying to stay away from gluten. And even if you aren't gluten intolerant, it's a really good cake. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. These are all of our ingredients. They're real simple ingredients that go into making this almond cake. You're going to have vanilla, baking powder, almond flour, 4 eggs, and we are going to separate those. And you're going to have sugar, and you need an 8-inch round pan. And afterwards, we're going to use our fresh strawberries. So this is all you need. So you'll preheat your oven to 350 degrees. You want to start by melting like probably 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons of butter on the stove. We're going to grease our cake pan with melted butter. So after you have your melted butter, what you're going to do is you're going to pour it in your 8-inch cake pan and just kind of make sure it's all around the pan. You'll have to probably take a paper towel. And you want the edges to be completely greased also with this melted butter. So I use a paper towel when I do this because it just, after I kind of go like this, I add that. Then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar and you're going to sprinkle it all on the bottom. So this will be on the bottom of your cake. 2 tablespoons of sugar. All around. Okay, now we're going to do our cake batter. So you want to separate your 4 yolks from the egg whites, and the egg whites are going to be whipped separately and folded in later. So you might want to make sure the egg white bowl is here, which is what I'm doing now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to set the egg whites aside. And we're going to mix in our 4 egg yolks. We're going to mix in 1/4 cup of sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to whisk this together. And then it will be joined later with the rest. So you're going to whisk the egg mixture together, the egg yolk mixture with your sugar and your vanilla. Now you want to whip your 4 egg whites until they form peaks. So this is the consistency we're looking for right here. So you have a remainder of 1/4 cup of sugar and you're going to slowly blend that in and just until it's mixed together with the egg whites. And after that, we're just going to set this aside. Okay, you're going to add all your dry ingredients to a bowl and whisk everything together like I just did, which will be your almond flour, your salt, and baking powder. And now we're going to add it to our egg yolk mixture and kind of stir it in. It's going to kind of make a little dough. So you're just going to kind of gradually add this to your egg mixture. Just like this. And it will make like a dough. It's kind of a thick batter. And then after you do that, you're going to add in your egg white mixture. And you're going to do that kind of gradually, not all at once. like maybe a cup at a time. And you can continue to stir this either with a wooden spoon or a whisk, whatever you want to do. But you're going to blend everything together, and that's going to be your cake batter. It's a lot of folding. And the trick to this recipe is you do it in different sequences. You know, you add everything. You just don't throw everything together in this recipe. You do it in segments, which gives it a lot of the special texture that it needs. So we're going to continue folding the egg whites in, and then we'll get ready to put it in our cake pan. Okay, by the time you incorporate everything together in your batter, I guess the best way to describe the way the batter is, it kind of looks like a pancake mix. So when you're done mixing everything together, it's not as thick. It's just creamy and about the consistency of a pancake batter. So now we're going to fill our 8-inch cake pan with it. And 350 degree Fahrenheit is your temp that your oven is preheated to. If you have a gas oven, sometimes you might want to turn it down to 325. But this is going to go in on the middle rack for 30 to 35 minutes. And you can choose any kind of fruit you want. Today I'm doing strawberries because I found some beautiful, wonderful organic strawberries today. So that's what we're going to top this with. So let's put this in the oven. We'll start with 30 minutes, and when it comes out clean with the toothpick, you know it's done. There it goes, middle rack for 30 minutes. This cake took exactly 30 minutes to bake, and it came out clean. So it's ready. Now we're going to cool it for 5 minutes, and then we're going to kind of take a knife around the edge and loosen it and put it on a wire rack to cool. Here's our fresh strawberries all washed, which we're going to slice up and put a little sugar on them and serve them with the cake. So this is our almond strawberry cake, our gluten-free, and I did make a pastry cream for it. And I am going to have a separate video for this pastry cream. But it's really good. So what I do is I'm going to cover up the top with it, and went ahead and sliced up the strawberries and put a little sugar on them. And now we're just going to kind of scatter them all over. And this is our strawberry gluten-free almond cake. And like I said, you don't have to be gluten intolerant to like this. It's very, very good. So I hope you give this a try. Here it is. I am going to be able to taste this. We did our little celebration, and we're all going to have some, but I'm going to be able to try this in front of you. So let's give it a try. Unbelievable. So for a gluten-free almond cake, this is really, really delicious. I hope whether you're gluten-free or not, you give this a try. Thank you.